Hello, happy Wednesday. Today I wanted to go over the next assignment, the mixed factoring practice number 5. Yesterday you should have completed the practice number 4, and then today we do have practice number 5. So I'm going to go ahead and go over a few example problems with you. Hopefully that'll help us remember what we're doing, and then you guys should be all set to go. Remember, this is new, so please feel free to watch this video as many times as you would like. All right, so first off, we do have 3 problems to remind us what we were doing yesterday. I'll go ahead and start off with one of those. All right, so here is what we have. We have 3x squared plus 25x plus 28. All right, so looking at this one, I'll go ahead and type this out. We have 3x squared plus 25x plus 28. All right, now breaking this up, well, I don't really see a greatest common factor that I could pull out of any of those. This is divisible by 3, this is divisible by 5, this is 4 and 7, 2 and 14. Nothing divides out. So x squared breaks up into an x and an x. However, since this is 3x squared, I'm going to need a 3 here. All right, this is positive, so we're going to have a plus and a plus. All right, and I'm looking for 2 numbers that are going to multiply to 28, here. So here we go. We'll start with the easy one. Let's try 1 and 28. Now, if I were to multiply this out, 3x times x is 3x squared. Good. Oh boy, 3 times 28. Well, that's definitely going to be bigger than 25. That would be, what is that, 84? 84x. And then finally, 1 times x is 1x. And then 1 times 28 is going to be 28. That is definitely too big. We wanted something that was 25. That is definitely too big, so that one's not going to work out. All right, let's try again. Let's flip them up. Let's do 28 and 1. All right, now let's take a look at how these middle ones change. Notice that my 3x times x will still be 3x, 28 times 1 will be there. Now 3x times 1 will be 3x, 28 times x will be 28x. However, that does not add up to 25. Those add up to 31. All right, so let's go ahead and try something different. Let's go ahead and try 4 and 7. I know that 4 times 7 is 28. So let's see where this gets us. All right, 3x times x is 3x squared. 3x times 7 is 21x. Ooh, I'm getting excited here. 4 times x is 4x. And then finally, 4 times 7 is 28. And 21 plus 4, certainly that does add up to 25. So this is our final factored form. If I were to multiply this out, 3x times x is 3x squared. We've got 21x, 4x is 25x, and 4 times 7 is 28. So this factors into 3x plus 4, x plus 7. And you can submit your answer, and you will be all okay. All right, now we're going to go ahead and bump this up just ever so slightly here. Ooh, all right, and here's what I see. We have 5x squared plus 4 minus 9. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at these. Same method, no need to worry about another method. We're just adding some negatives in here. All right, so let's go ahead and break this up. First off, I don't see a common factor here. Don't see a common factor that we could pull out. X times x is x squared, but since this is 5x squared, I'm going to need a 5. All right, now what do we do about this negative 9? Well, let's go ahead and go back. We have a ton of different options for negative 9. First off, we could do 1 times negative 9 is negative 9. We could do negative 1 times 9 is negative 9. But also we could do 3 times negative 3. So we have a few different options. With a negative, you're going to have 1 positive, 1 negative. Let's go ahead and check this first one. 1 times negative 9. So plus 1 minus 9. All right, well, let's go ahead and check this one here. Plus 1 minus 9. All right, so 5 times x is 5x squared. 5 times negative 9 is going to be, what is that, negative 45x. 1 times x is going to be plus 1x, and 1 times negative 9 is going to be negative 9. And if I were to add those together, that certainly does not add up to 4, so that's not going to work. However, we also need to worry about flipping these. I have 1 and -9. Let's flip it. Let's say the -9 is here, and then the +1 is here. All right, now let's multiply that out. All right, so looking at this, 5x times x is 5x squared. 5 times 1 gets me our positive 5x. -9 times x is going to be -9x. And -9 times 1 is -9. However, when I combine these, well, that's not quite working out. We have a 5x and a -9x. That adds up to a -4x. All right, so we just tested +1 and -9. Let's go and test the other ones. Let's test -1 and +9. -1 and +9. Those that multiply to -1. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and just flip these around. Let's do +9 and -1. All right, now let's go ahead and check this. This is actually looking a little bit more promising. 5x times x is 5x squared. 5 times -1 is -5x. 9 times x is positive 9x. And 9 times -1 is -9. And hey-oh, take a look. We have -5x and 9x. That adds up to our 4x. So this is our final factored form. So real quick to review, here's what we did. Our 5x squared broke up into a 5x and an x. We need numbers that multiply to -9. So we listed out all those possibilities. And then we just kind of played around with them. We put our +1, -9, -9, +1. We did our +9, -1, and this one is the one that ended up working out. So we have 5x plus 9 and x minus 1. And that is what we ended up with. Let me double check, make sure I plug that in right. Copy down the right thing. Yep, that should be good. Blue. All right, let me type that in again real quick just to see if we're good there. Oops, submit answer. Yes, and we're good. All right, same thing here. Let's go ahead and just do one more together. If you're feeling confident, feel free to stop the video, but I want to do just one more together. All right, looking at this, here's what we got. We have 3x squared minus 4x minus 7. All right, looking at this one, first off, 3x squared breaks up into a 3x and an x. And then -7. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and start easy. We'll start with +1 minus 7. +1 minus 7. All right, well, multiplying that out, I have 3x squared. 3 and -7, ooh, that's going to give me -21x. 1 times x is +1x, and that is -7. If I were to combine those definitely do not multiply to a -4. All right, let's go ahead and flip these around. Let's go ahead and say -7 plus 1 plus 1. All right, let's look at this one here. So 3x times x is 3x squared. 3x times +1 is +3x. -7 times x is -7x. And finally, -7 times 1 is -7. Ooh, and this is looking promising. Take a look here. We have a 3x and a -7. That does add up to a -4. So this is my final factored form. So here's how we did it. We have a 3x squared that broke up into 3x and an x. I'm looking for numbers that multiply to -7 that add up to a -4. And remember, you can kind of mess around with those, put them in this location or this location, flip them around, and you'll find the one that adds up to a -4. So final answer here is 3x minus 7 times x plus 3. All right, 3x times x is 3x squared. We have, oh, sorry, I typed in a 3 instead of a 1. 3x times 1 is 3x, -7, that adds up to a -4. And then finally, -7 times 1 is -7. All right, so your homework for today, you have these problems to work on. Tomorrow will be a review of these as well, so don't panic if this is a little bit of a struggle. And as always, if you get stuck, please, please, please feel free to email me and I can help you out. Have a great day.